Now, today's top stories and Power of 5 weather from News 5. Sponsored by Akron Children's Hospital.
Good evening. Now here's a look at today's top stories.
Ohio Governor Mike DeWine reiterating today Ohio is still in a state of emergency.
He also announced we will be getting an upgraded mask mandate aimed at making sure all businesses and their customers comply. All stores must post a sign requiring masks and make sure that everyone is wearing them. A new compliance unit will enforce that mandate.
Plus, the governor says to expect a new order with restrictions on weddings and funerals. And if this current trend continues, he said, quote, we will be forced to close restaurants, bars, and fitness centers. He said they'll look at this 1 week from tomorrow.
The Wellington Police Department says a deadly shooting at a business should have never happened. Police say Scott Brandt drove to his wife's job and shot her before turning the gun on himself and taking his own life. Now, his wife did survive, and she's recovering at an area hospital. 2 weeks ago, Brandt was charged with 2 counts of domestic violence, but was released from the Lorain County Jail on bond and with an ankle monitor. The police chief says his wife had asked for help multiple times before yesterday's shooting.
I believe we let her down. We have a duty to try to protect her, and yet the system failed.
Police say they found large amounts of ammunition and another weapon in Brandt's car after that shooting. Ohio BCI is now investigating a deadly officer-involved shooting in Ashtabula County. Sheriff's deputies were called to a home in New Lime Township for a man threatening to hurt himself and shoot police. The sheriff's office says the man had a gun when he was confronted by deputies in the driveway, and they tried to de-escalate that situation, but instead of putting that gun down, they say the man pointed it at officers. That's when one deputy shot at him twice. That man was flown to the hospital, but he did not survive.
Okay, not your usual traffic stop for one Richmond Heights police officer. A driver flagged down Officer Jonathan Ross near Richmond Town Square early Monday morning because a woman in the car was in labor.
He was obviously distraught, and he was bent over, and he was just like, she's having a baby, and I could see the head.
Oh my, you know, when Officer Ross got to the car, the baby was nearly already born. So he helped coach mom through the rest of the delivery.
Wow.
I understand that it hurts. You have to try to push, though, okay? Push him out.
He got a lot of hair.
That's what we want to hear.
It's a boy! Mom and baby taken to a local hospital. The Richmond Heights Police Department commending Officer Ross and the paramedics who eventually came out to help as well. How about that, Mark Johnson?
That is incredible. Love hearing these good news stories today. We had so many of them on here. 40 degrees tonight. Okay. Yesterday's weather news was better, 77. Mainly clear overnight. It's going to be chilly. Tomorrow only 51. That's seasonable, right where we should be. Bright sun, staying dry. Akron, Canton, 38, 55.
Sponsored by Akron Children's Hospital.